Hi my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here again with another makeup tutorial that I created using CoverGirl's True Peach collection, and along with it the new foundation that they came out with. So without further ado, let's start the tutorial. I have already done my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows I have used the new CoverGirl Easy Breezy Microfine eyebrow pencil. I'm in shade Rich Brown. I believe it comes in 4 shades, so I got the most deep shade. So it has the brow pencil at one end and the spoolie on the other side. For me, I am not a big fan of brow pencil. For me, I prefer my Anastasia deep brow pomade. I'm used to using that all the time. So with the brow pencils, I tend to have a little bit of a hard time. But honestly guys, I love this one. It really gives me I didn't have any trouble using it, as you can see. It was really nice. I loved it. And plus the best part about it is with the spoolie, which I don't use. I always use my disposable spoolie, but you have that option too. So far, love it. For my eye look, I'm gonna use today the CoverGirl Peach Punch eyeshadow palette. As you can see, it has a nice shape, nice color of some light and some shimmer peach shades and a brown. And I also got the other one, that's the deep brown shade. It's called Trunaked Chocolate. I got this one too. So this collection has a fruit smell. The peach one smells like peach, and honestly, it does. I have already used this one earlier, and the smell did stay on. I can tell my face was smelling, it smelled like peach. And for me, I didn't have any problem. But if you guys are not used to, or you guys don't like your makeup to smell that intense, just an FYI. And this chocolate one, it does smell of chocolate, which I don't mind at all. So yeah, for my primer, I'm going to use this CoverGirl Lid Lockup Primer. I have used that too, and so far I liked it. Because I've mostly used my Milani eye primer and sometimes concealer. But this one I do like. It's good. I cannot, it's too early to say that I like this better than the Milani one, because I have to use it a few more times to make that comment. But I didn't have any issue with this lid primer. So most of the products today, as I told you earlier, is brand new in the drugstore. I got all my CoverGirl collection from Walmart. This is because I went to a couple of stores like CVS, Target, Walgreens, and I was having a hard time finding the whole collection. The only thing that I found was in Walmart, they have the full display, but some of the stuff was sold out. They didn't have it. But if you guys are looking for the new collection, just don't look around, just go straight to Walmart and you will not have any issue finding what you're looking for. So first, for my transition shade, I will be taking this beige shade and put it as a transition. For that, I will be taking a blending brush like this. Honestly, I really like this palette. You can full on do a natural eye look, and also wet the brush and take the dark brown shade, and you can have a nighttime look as well. If you're seeing I'm looking on the side, I have my viewfinder, just trying to see if I'm in focus or not. I'm going to drag my transition shade up to my brow bone. So now for my crease, I will be taking, it's a light peach shade. It's not completely matte, I would say. It has a little sheen, but it's not too intense. I hope the camera can pick up the color. Let me do this way. Sorry guys, I'm trying. It's not showing up. It's a nice peach color. And I'm going to put this on my crease with another fluffy brush. For me guys, I have never used CoverGirl eyeshadow palette, so I don't know how good they are. But this palette, so far, I really liked it and enjoyed it. And this is a perfect color for summer. I know for my skin tone, this light peach is not showing up a lot. It's not popping. I have to build it up. But for any light skin tone, this will look beautiful on them. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this shimmery peach shade and apply it on all over my lid. First, I'll try using dry, and if I see how it looks, I might wet my brush after. So let me know guys, what do you think about the new CoverGirl collection? So far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to wet my brush with a setting spray. Just wanting to make the color more intense. Do you see guys how intense it is? It's really pigmented. So now what I'm going to do, I will be taking this light brown shade and put it in my outer V. And for that, I will be using a pencil brush. Okay, this color is a bit chalky. It is. Okay, as you can see, look at that. And it does pick a lot of the color. So now I'm going to take my MAC 217 crease brush, and I'll take that. What color should I take? I'll go with the same brown shade that I applied in my outer V and blend it out. Oh my god. Guys, just look. It got really chalky. There's a lot of fallout. But the other palette, like the other colors are, I didn't have any issue, but this one is kind of chalky. So now I'm going to take the shimmer light brown shade and put it in my inner corner with a chisel brush like this. I'm going to go with this. It's a shimmer dark brown with a little bit of hint of copper, and apply on my lid at the outer corner. So for that, I will be using this flat brush. You know what, I'm changing my mind. I'll take a blending brush and go with that shade again and just apply on the outer corner and drag it on my lash line to give me a smoky effect. I'm going to switch my brush and take a pencil brush. This is the e.l.f. one I have, and go with the same shade. So now I'm going to take a clean blending brush and blend out all the harsh lines. So now I'm going to go with my peach shade, the one that I use on my lid, and go again and pat it on my lid. So for my bottom lash line, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with this dark brown shade and smudge it. And for the inner duct area, tear duct area, I'm going to use this shimmer shade right here, right next to that copper shade. And I'm going to take it and with this brush and apply it. So on my brow bone, I'm going to go again with my first shade that I applied on my as my transition shade. Honestly, I really like that peach shade. It's so beautiful. I know like I take a lot of time on my blending my eyeshadow, but that's the key for a nice eye look. Blending, it makes everything come together. Even like if you're struggling with a dark color, if it's blended really nicely, it makes it look so smooth and vibrant. Like the trick is to make all the different colors that you're using on your eyeshadow to come along so that it complements each other and balances it out. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. For my eyeliner, it is called Get In Line. I got in the shade Major Matte Black. I love this eyeliner. Look at the applicator, how thin it is to get the perfect eyeliner. And you can get a perfect line on your lash line. You know, sometimes for me, like when I'm putting my eyeliner, I tend to leave like sparse area, right? It's hard to go in with right on top of my eyelid, like right near the lashes. I tend to leave space. But with this, I perfectly get a defined look. If you have the same problem with your eyeliner leaving space in between or not getting the perfect line, try this one. You won't get disappointed. It's really good. So off camera, I'm going to use my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So this is my finished eye look. So now let's start with the face. So before I use the foundation, I'm going to prime my face using my Physicians Formula's illuminating primer. The reason I'm using this, what I've noticed after I used it once, what I noticed after like 6 hours into the foundation, my T-zone was getting really matte and dry, and it was kind of stretching a bit. So what I decided, like, you know what, next time when I try the foundation, I'm going to use this primer. So it will help with the long wear. It will not make my foundation look too matte throughout the day. This foundation, I can say it's best for oily skin because it gives a matte coverage. It looks like, it feels like you barely had any foundation on. It doesn't give full coverage. You get a medium coverage with this foundation. For me, I really like the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir foundation. That's my go-to foundation. It's been on over a year I've been wearing. So when I heard that CoverGirl is bringing out this Trublend matte made foundation, I got really excited. I was really pumped up because I really like the finish it gives, that other foundation gives me. So I'm like, okay, let's try this and see, because I've seen a few reviews about this foundation and people say like even if you have dry to combination skin, it doesn't look bad. It gives you a nice coverage. So that's why I decided to to purchase this foundation. And honestly, sometimes when you are using the same foundation over and over again, you tend to get bored and you want to try something different. That's what I was feeling. So with this foundation, it comes with this applicator which you press, and yeah. And for this foundation, I'm not using a sponge. I will be using a kabuki brush to get a good medium to try to build it up and make it into a full coverage foundation. With a sponge, you get a sheer coverage. So I'm going to take a little on my brush. Oh, I'm in shade T20. soft honey. So pat it on my face all over. And I think this is a good coverage I got, because from the drugstore it's so hard to find a foundation because half the time they don't have a tester. So I have to like do my research. I have to like call their customer service. And honestly, if you're struggling with the same thing, on the website I got their customer service number. So I called them, I told them what shade I am in MAC, and they helped me find my shade. Since I'm wearing that dewy primer underneath, my skin is looking a little glowy. The reason I'm breaking out so much lately is our Ramadan period was on. So I was fasting and I was not drinking enough water. My skin got really dehydrated and I started breaking out really bad. So that's the reason if you see if I have so much pimples on my face. And also it made my skin really dry. Like every night I was using a dip moisturizer, like my night cream, but it still didn't help. So now for concealer, I will be using this new It's Lit concealer. It's the same line as the Trublend. So it's like a twisty. It has like a brush on top, as you can see. And you have to like twist it up to get the product out. I know it gets a little messy, but it's fine. I got the shade in light medium. And don't forget to take your concealer and in your inner corner a bit on top. Sometimes that area tends to be a little dark, so the concealer helps to lighten it up. Like it did help to brighten my dark circles and also highlight my face a bit. So now what I'm gonna do, so keeping with the same trend of the peach collection, I will be using this Peach Punch highlighter palette. So it comes in three. It has a contour, blush, and a highlighter shade. And this one also smells of peach. Love it. Yes, so I will use this to contour, blush, and highlight my face. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't buy any powder from this line because I think they didn't have my shade in the face powder and loose. Was it face powder? Yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing, remember the transition shade that I used? I'm going to use the same color and use it under my eyelid, under my lash line, on top of my concealer to see if it helps so that my concealer doesn't crease. Use this mascara. It's a new one, the Super Sizer Big Curl mascara. It comes in the one is like this, is like a little angle shape. So I don't know, it's giving me, like I think it gave me a decent volume to my lashes. But it didn't do a lot. So maybe in the future I might use this mascara along with my Essence mascara and see by using True product it might help with my mascara better. This might work. Okay, so back to the blush. So I'm gonna take, I know like this shade, it's not too like dark. I'd say it's like a light contour shades. Let's see if it shows on my skin. I'm going to take an angled brush for that. For the same chocolate line, they had a similar blush palette, which has the contour, blush, and the highlighter. But the contour shade, I think it was a little, it has like shimmer in it. So I decided not to go with that. Instead, I went with this one. Because that color would have been perfect for my skin tone. I just ignored it because of the shimmer brown shade the contour had. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to go ahead with this peach color in the middle. Take a couple of excess. This peach shade is intense. You just have to go, just tap it a bit. Because I think I went really rough-handed with the blush, thinking that it will be a little light. So now I'm going to take this highlighter shade. It's little pinkish with lots of glitter in it. As you can see, it's right here. Wow, it's showing. So that will be my highlighter shade today. For that, I will be using this brush that I got from TJ Maxx. It does have a pink glow, and when it hits the light, you can see it. Oh wow, I really like this. I'm going to take this highlighter shade and apply it in my inner corner area. I'm going to take a pencil brush. Can find it. Okay, let me use the same one that I used for my crease and clean it a bit. If you guys can see, like, I hope it's showing up on camera. When I'm looking at my viewfinder, all I can see is my highlighter is like beaming and my blush. I hope you guys are enjoying this tutorial as much as I'm having fun doing it. For my lipstick, the last part of the tutorial, I'm gonna use this lip liner. This is also new to CoverGirl. It's in the exhibitionist, sorry guys if I'm butchering the name, line. I got the shade Caramel Nude, and it's like a twisty lip liner. So I'm going to use this to outline my lips. And for lipstick, I have two options. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to go with. So first, let me outline my lip. Okay, so I had two options for my lips. As I was saying earlier, I got this Melting Pout Matte lip stain. This is not new. This has been out for a while, but I've never tried it. So I wanted to see how it goes. And then I got this lipstick. It's from the Trublend matte, like same, keeping up with the same collection. And I saw a wide range for this lipstick. It came in 3 finishes: cream, metallic, and Demi matte. And I decided to go with the Demi matte finish. I'm not a big fan of the metallic lipsticks. I know that's not my thing. If you guys like it, you can try, because they really do have nice colors as far as I've seen. So this is, I got the nude shade, and it's in shade 435 Stricker. So I think I'll go with this shade. This is in shade Coral Chronicles. Oh guys, this lipstick does get really dry after a while, and so after I wore it on the weekend, and it did make my lips very dry. So my advice to you, make sure you exfoliate and moisturize your lips really well. Wear like a good chapstick before you apply this lip color. And what I'm gonna do in the middle of my lips, I'm gonna go ahead with this lipstick just for an ombre effect. This is my look that I created using the Peach collection from CoverGirl and trying the new matte made foundation. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and if you do, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Love you all.